Hello everyone, it's Grant Shiner. Today's date is October 11th, 2018, and I'm going to show you how to download and install the TCDLA app on an iOS device. An iOS device is just any kind of an Apple device like an iPad or an iPhone in my case. So to find the app, you go to the App Store. And once you open up the App Store, the TCDLA app is pretty easy to find. In the search bar, just type in TCDLA and hit your search function, and there you have it. Now, for me, it says open because I've already installed it. You may have to download it. It only takes a few seconds. But when you start the process, if you have a Wi-Fi signal and it's real strong, you probably want to do that so you don't get any data charges. Okay, so let's open up the app. When you open up the app for the first time, you're going to see an index screen. The index screen will be blank except for the writing in the middle that says your local library is empty. Tap the plus sign button in the upper right to browse and download content. And that's what we're going to do. Now, when I tap the plus sign in the upper right, it'll bring me straight to all of the material that I can download. But for the first time that you log in, you're going to see a big red circle in the middle of your screen. It'll say unauthorized. And then there'll be a blue tab in the upper right that says sign in. You press the sign in and then it will ask you for your username and password. Your username will be your bar number. Your password is whatever you choose it to be. These are the same login credentials that you use to log in at the website tcdla.com. If you do not have a username or a password, and you need to get one, just call the home office for TCDLA in Austin. The phone number is 512-478-2514. Call during regular business hours, and a staff person will be happy to set you up with a username and password. Great. So once you've logged in, you'll actually get a message that says, congratulations, you've logged in. Make sure you then hit the plus sign in the upper right to get to this library screen that we're on now. You'll see that there are several options for things to download. At the very top, it says Case Law. That's a link to Google Scholar Case Law that allows you to do free case research right on the app. Very helpful. The next tab says Event Materials. Now what this is a customized library of CLE materials just for you. Whichever TCDLA CLE that you've attended, you will have the event materials, PowerPoints if they're included, papers that people write right here for you. So you'll be able to keep them on your app for as long as you want. And if you have an iPad, you'll be able to read them, and they're nice and large, and it's easy to do. The next tab says Federal, and there are federal codes, rules, and statutes. Intoxication resources, that's a standardized field sobriety testing manual, and a breath test operator's manual. As time goes on, we may add to that. Finally, the last tab says Texas. Right now, those are 13 items, codes, rules, and statutes. And that's what we're going to press. Press that, and it'll take you to what is in the Texas library. And you'll see there are a lot of things here, everything from sections of the Alcoholic Beverage Code to Article 1 of the Texas Constitution, the Juvenile Justice Code, the Penal Code, you name it. You'll notice to the left of each code section, there's a gray dot. That means that I don't have it on my library right now, but I want to download it. Now, you can download these sections individually, but it doesn't take too long. You can probably just press the tab and download all. Right now I'm doing this on a data connection, not a Wi-Fi, but it's not going to create too much of a problem for me because you're going to see how quickly these things begin to fill up. There you go. Already, they're all downloaded. Boom, they're all done. Okay, so now that we've downloaded everything, let's hit the back button in the upper left and hit done. That will take us to our library, and you can now see all of the codes, rules, and statutes that we've downloaded. So let's try one out and see how it works. The third tab down says Code of Criminal Procedure. So that's our Code of Criminal Procedure. We'll press the tab, and you see all of the chapters. And let's try Article 39, or I guess it's Chapter 39. Chapter 39 and then Article 3914, which is the Texas Discovery Statute. And nice and quick, it pops up. And this is 3914, which we deal with in state cases all the time. Let me show you a couple things that are really nice about this. The first is that as you read it, you'll notice that there are blue hyperlinks there. These are sections of codes that are cited within the section that you're reading. So in this case, it says, subject to the restrictions provided by Section 264.408 of the Family Code. And you think to yourself, well, what does that section say? Well, you just press the tab, and it takes you to that section, and there you have it. And when you're done, then you hit the back button. Unfortunately, it doesn't take you directly back to the statute, but it takes you back to the chapter page, and then you can find it again. There we are. Okay, we're back at 3914. So it's hyperlinked, and that's really nice. But let me show you something else that's really super useful. If you scroll down, you'll see case annotations. These are the same case annotations that you find in the proprietary TCDLA books that we sell to members and to other people in the public. And you get them right here for free within the app. So look at all of those case sites, and you'll notice there are our blue hyperlinks again. So the first case is Erkey v. State, and you say, well, I want to see that. What does that case look like? I see that there's a holding that's cited, but I want to read the whole case. Well, you hit the blue tab, and it takes you to Erkey v. State. Now, if I were to press the tab for Erkey v. State, I would see the whole case. But here's something I want to show you, which is if you scroll down, you'll notice there are a lot of other cases. This is every single case that has ever cited Erkey v. State. So that's really useful. So there you go. You've got that. Now, we don't want to stop recording just yet. Let's go back and get the app and open it up again and go back to the main screen. All of these codes, rules, and statutes are there for you. And once you open one up, there's lots you can do with it. Let's take a look at the, the Texas theft statute, and just look at theft generally. Look in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. You'll notice how there's a box, a blue box with an up arrow. Press that, and up will pop options about what to do with the statute and the case law that cites it, the annotations. You can mail it to somebody, and that's really nice, or you can just text it to somebody. Heck, I've got it set up so you can even tweet it if you wanted to. But press the mail tab, and there you go. You can now send your statute and all of the case annotations along with it to anybody, maybe to an opposing counsel or to a co-counsel or to a judge in the courtroom in the middle of a hearing. You can do all of these things, and it's really flexible. I'm going to delete this draft because I have no interest in emailing anyone the Texas theft statute. So that's pretty much how it works. Remember, you've got your main index page, you've got your plus sign in the upper right-hand corner to add things that you don't have. And then once you open up a code, rule, or statute, you can hit the box with the up arrow in the upper right, and that'll give the option to share your material with other people. If anybody has any problems with this, or you've got some comments, or you find something that I was unaware of, because I haven't covered everything here, let me know. My email address is grant, G-R-A-N-T, at SCHEINERLAW.com. Thanks, everybody.